Americans just hit a brand new record, and almost nobody is talking about it. We collectively owe $1.27 trillion in credit card debt. That's $1,270 billion sitting on plastic, racking up interest every single second. The average cardholder now owes around $6,700 at interest rates over 21%. And if you're one of those people, this video is the exact step-by-step plan to escape the cycle in the next 24 months, even if you've tried and failed before. Stick with me because step 4 alone can shave years off your timeline, and most people are about to miss it. Here's how we got here, and here's why the math is so brutal. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York confirmed that U.S. credit card debt smashed an all-time record in their most recent report. Since 2021, American incomes grew 22%. Credit card debt grew 54%. That's debt outpacing earnings by more than 2.5 times. Americans paid $160 billion in credit card interest in 2024 alone. That's $438 million a day, every day, just in interest. And here's the math that should make you sit up. If you carry that average $6,700 balance and you only make minimum payments at today's rates, you're looking at over 20 years of payments. You'll pay back the original $6,700 plus more than $10,000 in interest on top of it. 2/3 of every minimum payment you make goes straight to interest, not your balance. This is not a personal failure. This is a system designed to keep you stuck. But here's the good news. There's a 5-step plan that breaks the cycle, and it works at any debt level. Step 1 is the honest audit most people skip. Open a blank document. List every single credit card you have, the balance, the APR, and the minimum payment. Then go to annualcreditreport.com, the official, federally mandated free site, and pull your credit report. Mark every card above 20% APR as a killer. Mark every card under 15% as manageable. You cannot escape what you refuse to measure, and this is where the strategy actually starts. Step 2 is choosing your method. You have 2 options, and they go by Avalanche and Snowball. Avalanche means you pay minimums on every card, then throw every extra dollar at the highest interest rate first. Mathematically, this saves you the most money. Snowball means you pay minimums on every card, then throw every extra dollar at the smallest balance first. Psychologically, this gives you quick wins that keep you motivated. A landmark study from the Journal of Consumer Research found people using the Snowball method were significantly more likely to actually finish paying off their debt. So here's the rule. If you've tried and quit before, choose Snowball. Momentum beats math every single time. If you're disciplined and you'll absolutely stick with it, choose Avalanche and save thousands. Step 3 is the 0% balance transfer hack. This is where you can save real money before you've changed a single habit. A 0% APR balance transfer card lets you move your existing debt onto a new card with no interest for up to 21 months. Right now, the Citi Diamond Preferred offers 21 months at 0%, with a 3% transfer fee in the first 4 months. Wells Fargo Reflect and Chase Slate Edge are right behind it. On a $6,700 balance at 22%. This move can save you over $2,000 in interest, even after the transfer fee. But I have to be honest with you, you need a credit score around 670 or higher to qualify. And research shows roughly 68% of people who do balance transfers fail to pay it off before the promo period ends. So if you do this, you have to commit. Step 4 is using your tax refund as rocket fuel. The IRS just confirmed the average 2026 refund is around $3,462, up 11% from last year. If you have credit card debt, that money has one job, not a vacation, not a new TV, debt. Throwing $3,462 at $6,700 at 22% APR instantly saves you about $761 a year in interest. Combine that with your balance transfer and you've already cut your timeline by years. Then update your W-4 going forward. Stop loaning the government $288 a month interest-free and redirect that cash straight at the debt. Step 5 is the behavioral lock that stops the cycle for good, because none of this matters if you charge it all back up next month. Freeze your credit cards in a literal block of ice. It sounds silly, and it absolutely works. Switch to debit or cash for 90 days while the new habit forms. Set up automatic minimum payments on every card so you never accidentally lose your 0% promo. Use a budget app like Monarch, YNAB, or Rocket Money to track every dollar. And here's the move almost everyone skips. Build a $1,000 starter emergency fund first before you go scorched earth on debt, because the number one reason people restart the cycle is one surprise expense with no cushion. Here's the bottom line. The reason most people stay in credit card debt isn't that they don't know what to do. It's that they don't have a system. Now you have one. The average person takes 18 plus years to pay off $6,700. With this plan, you can do it in 18 to 24 months. The trillion-dollar problem is solvable, one household at a time, starting with yours. If this gave you hope, hit that like button and drop a comment with your starting debt amount. This community is supportive, and seeing other people's numbers makes you feel a whole lot less alone. Subscribe for more real talk money strategies. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.